So this video is going to be relatable to a lot of you people that's watching this right now. In this world today, if you are dating, you're going to have hella false starts. You're going to think sometimes you got it going with some person for a lot of you, and you just don't. It didn't happen. And it doesn't mean something's never going to happen. It's just there's going to be a lot of false starts. You might go through 100 people. You might go through 200 people. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I went through a lot of individuals, and that's when I come to the realization, okay, I got to stop for a while, which I did. And I focused hard on myself. And that's probably the smartest decision you can make as a human being today. Especially every man should take an extended period of time away from trying to date. Now, if something presents itself, that's a different thing, which a lot of the time ain't gonna happen either, but you have to take an extended period of time away from trying and putting in effort when it comes to dating. You have to more so focus on yourself, and when you focus on yourself, it's going to make dating a lot easier. So when you start to get into the dating pool, you're going to have a lot less false starts. You might still have some, of course, because when it comes to dating, guys, it's not just yourself. You could be the picture perfect thing that's ever grazed earth, and things could still come up short because of somebody else's end of the bargain. Like, you just don't know what somebody else is going to do, what they're thinking, their intentions. You really don't know until you know. So you got to roll with the punches. You got to start to see stuff for what it really is, and don't go against your intuition. Ask questions. Be curious. Be willing to be open with the people you're dealing with, and kind of lay it out there. As much as society tells you not to do it, it's going to save you time. And if somebody doesn't want to be open anyway, what does that tell you? They're playing games. If they don't want to be real, bro, like, they're playing a game. Clearly. So you're going to save yourself from a lot of false starts if you just be upfront and real with your intentions and what you're looking for, and skip everything else. And you're going to lose something like this because a lot of people today are not direct. And a lot of people today are not direct because they're not confident enough to be direct. They want to manipulate. They want to play a game. They want to do those things to feel more secure and confident in themselves, to play a game with you because they're unsure of certain things. They don't want to be direct. You want to be direct. And I made the mistake as well of playing the damn game, bro. We've all played the game before, and it usually don't end well. It's another false start. So this is what chosen ones are going to come to realize in this world today, is that there's going to be a ton of false starts when dating, especially if you're chosen. Especially. There's false starts for everybody, but especially yourself. You're going to pick up on things so much quicker. And is it really that easy to land on the one either? It's not that easy. If it was easy, everyone on earth would be landing on the one. Sometimes you think you have the one and you don't. It's a false start. It's another false start. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. So There's not much you can do about this. Just understand it's going to happen. But if you apply what I've already explained, whenever you have a bunch of these false starts, like especially if you're young, get to that breaking point where, not breaking point, but like breaking point when it comes to yourself in this dating pool. Enough is enough. All right, I understand. Y'all are the exact same. Y'all are all like this. Okay. And step away and do your thing. Grow, change, evolve, and do that. Become far better than you already were. Far better. Because when you're living a far better life, your life is going to be good regardless. It doesn't matter who or what is around you. It don't matter what's around you, period. Your life is good. But if you're not going to work hard to make your life good, you're always going to be dependent on somebody else to come into your life to make it good. F that. And you might still be worthy of that person, which a lot of the time you are, without even doing all that work. But you're more dependent on a person to come and complete more of yourself, when if you complete all of yourself, your life is lit. You have a selection. There's a deep pool. There's not just a pool, there's a deep pool. So it don't really matter what happens, what doesn't happen. You're setting yourself up. I think everyone should set themselves up at the end of the day. Why would you not? This world's crazy, bro. You got to separate yourself today. You got to separate yourself today in this world. If you don't, good chance you come up short. You don't want to come up short. You want to separate yourself as much as possible. You want to focus on yourself as much as possible. You want to focus on people who matter. You don't want to focus on people who don't even matter. You want to focus on people who matter, who bring value to your life, who understand life, who understand certain things. That is what you want. You don't want to be focused on people who's just wasting your time and it's just like you're just talking to talk. Nothing is getting anywheres. You don't want that. You want to be getting somewheres, and if you're not getting somewheres, why are you even talking to the people to begin with? A lot of this shit, bro, happened a long time ago for myself. Like you're young, you think you're getting somewhere, but you're really not, and now it's see-through, so we're going to push people away fairly quick when we're just not getting anywhere. Because we understand that the same thing is going to happen again. Nothing real is going to come out of it. Like, there comes a point where something real has to come about. There comes that point. But until that point comes, which you never know when it's going to happen, it could happen at any time. Chosen ones are going to have many false starts. Up to hundreds. Up to literally hundreds of false starts in dating today. It's going to happen. And something else as well, you should be concerned if you have never had a bunch of false starts. You should be concerned because you want those reps. If you think you're going to sit back and nothing's happening at all, you never had a false start. If you think you're just going to sit back and you're just going to land on the very first one you try, and the first girl you start to talk to that shows interest in you when it's going to happen, and you think that way, you're sadly mistaken. Like you're sadly mistaken. You want to be getting the reps. After putting in the work, which a lot of you probably have to a degree, maybe you're not ready just yet. I don't know who you are or where you're at, but there comes that time where you want to start to try. There comes that time where you want to start to take some risk. You want to start to be in the pool. You want a couple false starts. The beautiful thing about it is when you do the work, you can start to see where people actually are and if they're worthy or deserving to be in your life. That's what you're going to come to realize very quick. So if you don't do the work, you're not going to see it. So you're going to have many false starts that last quite a while, all to find out you got your time wasted. That's the last thing you want, is to be talking to people for months and months and months, up to half a year, up to a year, up to a couple of years, all for them to not even be a part of your life. That is a false start in the dating pool, in the dating market. It's a false start. It wasn't real. It meant nothing. Some people's out there to steal your time and your energy and everything else. Some people's out there to do that, bro. So if you develop yourself, you're going to catch these things a lot faster, like I have by the age of like 21. I was cutting people out, bro. Like, I went through like 3 false starts and they were all kind of longer term. And then the 4th one come. And by that point, I was far more experienced, had far thicker skin, and could see what was going to happen before it even happened. That is where you want to be. And then after that experience right there, I was like, okay, all the same things are happening over and over and over again. So let me focus on myself for a good long time. And if something worthy pops up, okay, but I'm not going to put in any effort. I'm not going to actually try hard to get something going with somebody. To be honest, I'm not even at that point. So let me get my head on straight. And then I focused for years, bro, for years without even trying I'm just in my own lane. Literally, some female would have to just jump right in front of me, get my attention and convince me otherwise, because that's where I was headed. That's where I was heading. That's what I did. That's what I done. So, yeah. Many false starts. Prepare for it. Do not think to yourself for a second that you're going to be sitting around and at some point the perfect person is going to pop up and pop by. It will eventually. You'll strike eventually, and it could be at any time. But I guarantee you're going to go through many false starts if you haven't already. So prepare yourself for that. Don't get discouraged about the false starts. If you're actually developed, you're not going to care that much about the false starts. It's not going to be like a heartbreak. It's not going to be like a devastating thing. You're easily going to be able to carry on. And that's a lot of what's happening today anyways, guys. People are in talking stages nowadays for like weeks up to a month, up to like a couple months, and then it ends. Like, that's a lot of what the world is like today, and I don't understand why it is, but it is. People just love to like talk for a little bit and then veer off. Catch feelings like a little bit and then veer off. And it's all because of insecurity in these people. Anytime things start to actually get real and like heat up, people just quit. They quit. They make up an excuse. Because they know themselves deep down they're actually not ready, bro. They ain't ready. Like, you're far more ready than they are. Any girl I've ever dated, I was far more ready than any of them were. Any of them. Like 100%. And it's always some weird stuff, bro, that has happened. always something strange, always something weird, and then you catch on to the patterns and stuff, and it's like, it's to the point you just expect things to go wrong because things have gone wrong so many times through the hands of others because they haven't done the work, they're not ready. It's these false starts, bro. You're gonna have them, and it's not you. It ain't yourself. Look at the world. Look at the state of what people are in today, bro. It's a mess. Like, we should easily feel this very deep, close connection to the people we're with. People ain't like that today. Like, bro, women fear vulnerability today. Women fear, like, to be intimate with a man today. Like, if you like a girl and a girl likes you, bro, you should be able to see them, and they should just light up, and you should light up, and like they should be coming towards you, and y'all should just be able to hug and just it should be, there should be this like spark where like you see someone you like, and that person that you see that you like sees you the same way, they like you as well, and it's just this amazing type of feeling. Like, y'all got each other. Y'all want each other. But nowadays, bro, people be so stupid. People be so cold and stunned. Like, there could be some girl head over heels likes you that much. I was about to say head over heels in love, maybe not that deep, but it's like, there could be some girl that likes you a lot and she's just gonna hide it and act cold and just act all willy-nilly. Everyone's hiding shit, bro. Everyone's stupid. Y'all are scared of your own shadows. I don't understand. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. But that's what you see going on today, bro. Like, that's what you see. And this is exactly why there's going to be so many false starts. And like, the insecurities today in this modern world is like skyrocketed to the roof. All these apps, like every possible way you could be a stingy person, you could be cheating, you could be doing the craziest shit. So people ain't that trusting today, but we have to be, bro. Like, we have to do what's right as individuals. I have to do what's right on my end. Somebody else has to do what's right on their end. Like, there's almost no such thing as friends anymore. I just feel like everyone's fake, bro. Everyone's like against each other. I don't know what's going on. People pretend, bro. People are great pretenders today. I don't understand. People pretend to be your friend today and stuff, but like, they don't even like you. They just pretend to like you or something. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. As friends, we should be able to just come to each other's homes, trust each other, like this brotherly type of love. Like, you got your boys. Like, y'all's close. Y'all ain't close with everyone. Y'all's close with each other. Y'all might have acquaintances and stuff, but like, y'all's very close with one another. Like brothers. Same thing with like the girl you're with. And the same thing for you girls, the guy you're with. Y'all should be close. Y'all should be working towards getting close. Y'all shouldn't be focused on 100 different people at once. It is stupid. That's why everything's messed up today, because everyone thinks, oh, I'm not focusing on one person because it ain't gonna work. Everyone thinks that way today, bro. Like, you gotta find a needle in the haystack today for it to not even be that way. I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to have to focus on 100 different females because you think one's not gonna work with another. And oh, well, if it don't work, then I have these others. Like, bro, that's the problem with the world. Focus on one person. But everyone's afraid. And that's why everyone won't do it, because everyone's afraid. Why are you afraid? I'm not saying y'all's afraid. But why is y'all that do this afraid? It's y'all that's not good enough, who feel the need to have to do this. If you were good enough, things would work. No? It depends on the other person too, I guess. But this is why everybody has to think this way. It's a waste of time dealing with multiple dozens and dozens of people. Like, what are you doing? No wonder everything's fucking failing. If you focus on so much shit, what do you think's gonna happen? None of it's gonna be good. Women focus on many guys and nothing ever goes good because you're focused on many different guys. You're not even a woman. You're a robot. You're like the AI. You're not loving and nurturing to the man you should be, and you're not investing into the man you should be. You're focused on many different men, many different guys. Attention! That's the problem. That's the problem. You could be spending your good old time as a woman doing more things and better things for your man, and your man could be doing the same shit as well. Y'all could be massaging each other. Y'all could be making each other peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Y'all could be making each other pasta. Y'all could be working out together. Y'all could be ride or die together. Riding and dying. Yes, that's what it could be. But it ain't that way for the most part today, and that's the devastating thing. It's like an attention world. Make me feel something, you stupid fucking peasants. Make me feel something. Attention, 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 attention. Yeah, fucking peasants. You make me sick. Absolutely every one of yous make me sick to my core. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all's AI robots, if you ask me. Y'all literally make me sick to my stomach. I want to puke all over the place because y'all been stupid. How's that for your big head? Attention. Attention. Make me feel something. Feeling, attention, attention. You could be taking all that stupid, wasted fumes of air, because it's what it is, and you could be focusing your time on something that's more important, that's going to better you as a human being. But no, you're running on fumes. Attention! Fucking stupid.